When you are in an interview, either for a job or for internship, what is the first question that's asked? Yes, you guessed it right. It's tell me about yourself. Hi, my name is Satyajit and today I am going to talk about how to go about answering this tell me about yourself question in detail. Specifically, we are going to look at this particular question in a way so that our answers are customized and tell our story in a compelling way. So stay tuned till the end of this video. So when you are facing this interview, so you would have noticed, the interviewer is actually flipping your resume and looking at you and asking this question, why don't you tell something about yourself? And that's when you start talking about. Now this question is a great opportunity because this is the start of the question, this is the ice-breaking question, and what you say in this question is going to make a very strong first and a lasting impression. So we should put all our efforts to get a very good opening answer for this. So what happens when this question gets asked? So the normal behavior is people start summarizing their resume. So what happens, they start talking about where they started, what education they have made, and then they go on and on and on. What happens, the interviewer now has two choices. Either he cuts you short or he waits very, very impatiently till you end your monologue and then he can ask you this question. In either case, the interviewer has lost interest and you have lost the opportunity to make that first and lasting impression. So in this video, I am going to talk about a concept which will help you craft your own statement so that you make that lasting impression. I am going to talk about a concept called elevator pitch. Now let me talk a little bit about what this elevator pitch is. So imagine yourself, you got ready and you are getting into the office elevator, and who do you see there? The CEO of the office. Now you are inside the elevator with him and he asks you, what do you do? So now you have got that small 20-second window to make an impression, right? At least, if not impress him, but at least leave an impression that lasts with him. So what do you do? So this concept is called the elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a persuasive statement about a product, company, or about yourself, where you are basically articulating the value proposition so that the audience or the recipient of this pitch gets the point and understands and remembers you, and you would have created that impact. So let's dive in. I will tell you about a 4-step framework to create your own personalized elevator pitch, and then with the help of that, I'm sure you are going to make a mark in your interview. I'm going to talk about a 4-step framework for crafting an elevator pitch. Step number 1, introduce yourself. This is a very simple step, so you have to keep things very simple. You have to just talk about your name, designation, your context. If you're a student, then you can talk about your college, things like that. So basically keep things very simple and not really, come out with something very fancy. For example, let's say I am a marketing student and I have just gotten an interview and I'm just facing the panel now and I have to craft this step 1. So I will say, hi, I am Satyajit. I am a marketing professional currently pursuing my MBA from IIM Lucknow, and I have 2 years of experience prior to my MBA. I think this is a good enough statement to set the ball rolling. Step 2. In this step, you are going to talk about what are you currently doing or what your interests are or what you plan to do, right? So continuing from the previous example that I built on that marketing profile, I would say that being a marketing professional, I am very interested in digital marketing and I have done a couple of internships in the areas of digital marketing, specifically in the area of SEO and social media marketing. Step 3. In this step, what you need to do is you need to tell the interviewer what is interesting about this. Why are you here? What are your interests, right? And what you really want. So you can say something like, building on the previous example, you can say that because I am in marketing and this particular profile is in digital marketing, I am very interested to pursue a career in digital marketing. And I really see that this role, given the opportunity, is going to help me further my career in the digital marketing space. Step 4, the last step of the elevator pitch craft. This is where you have to say something which leaves some sort of an impression, right? So what you need to do is, because this is a very simplistic example, what you can do is you can simply very truthfully thank the interviewer for the opportunity. You can just say, and I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity today to present my case. And with this, you can conclude your elevator pitch. So with the 4-step framework that I just mentioned, I'm sure you will be able to craft a story, craft the elevator pitch that tells your story, that you really believe in and that you really want to say to the interviewer. Now once that is ready, you need to do one more additional step. That is to rehearse the elevator pitch as many times as possible. Because the more you practice, the more you rehearse, it starts getting out of you in a natural way. Otherwise, what happens? Once you have the elevator pitch ready and you don't practice it enough, what will happen when you go and speak about it? It will look like as if you have marked up some text and you are just coming and telling it. It won't look natural. It won't look like your story. Now, for the elevator pitch to be impactful, to be strong and to be very, very, create that impression, you need to practice very, very hard, and that's where you will succeed. So I'm sure in today's video you have learned the elevator pitch which you are going to use to craft your own story, and you have to rehearse it enough to make that impression. I am sure in the coming interviews, when you go and face this interview either for a job or for an internship, I am sure you will be very confidently facing the interview. If you like the content today, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and then let us know in the comment of any specific topics that you want us to discuss. We will be more than happy to make content that interests you. Thank you so much for watching today.